Welcome to Boulder, Colorado, and a Rocky Mountain high. Folsom Field, one of the most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie's out there looking to run over somebody, and the Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Bearcats will kick this away to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Colorado's offense will be the first up today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of the football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Colorado. That is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So Cincinnati's offense out there for their first possession. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll feed the back again. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Over the middle and incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. Looks like the Bearcats looking to run some tempo here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
With the sack on first down, it's second down. And now they run the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running down him quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Because this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Defense is coming after him. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to go out the field goal team. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the defense scoops it up. It breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. The 30. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buffs. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Bringing pressure. Lets it fly to the wideout. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. With pressure and sack and tackle inside the 10.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. But you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Grab down the middle. It's York. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still
breaks clear, end zone to half. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physical.
Touchdown, Buffaloes. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Fires it on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bearcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Here comes a handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. You've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here. We'll check the 1st quarter stats. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Ball handed off. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down at the 21.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That completion sets up a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled across midfield with a 48, good enough for a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pop over the middle. It's York.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Colorado. This offense really clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's a shot. Sideline. And that one's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's York. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Buffaloes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Great play by the defender knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
The Buffaloes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Buffaloes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
29 Philly.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And now the defense able to bring him down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal back at the 13. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's York. Touchdown, Buff. This offense is still clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the pickup. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this deep to begin the second half.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40.
On the
How
double.
aggressive will they be on this first down play?
42 Spider.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They put down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
The Bearcats with 1st and 10 here.
Flex, flex, flex.
It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on the play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Willingham. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now. And the Bearcats offense is on the move now. Now they'll run a draw play.
On the ready.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Come on, set.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. 8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And remember, they blocked one of his earlier attempts. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. 1st down here for this offense. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Okay, ready? Easy.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Ready.
2nd down play coming up.
Pound 55.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some...
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drop. And they bounced back from that right away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Pickup is 6. Makes it 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
False start, offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Buffaloes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Quarterback making some changes at the line. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7.
False start, offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here.
And go. Hornet.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. This one is getting ugly.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start for 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Pressure is coming. He's moving out of the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Nice grab. It's Sampson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior of this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Running out, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter. On a fourth down play, they step up yet again. How you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Handoff to the single back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. They'll try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Jackrabbit.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. He'll ride the back again here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. As thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of first down. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Maybe less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. They'll try the right here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations,
cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job. Pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And sack sets up second down. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. Finally out of bounds after a solid game.
Personal foul.
But there
Unnecessary
is a
rough.
flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Grab down the middle. It's Willingham. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. A completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Looks like the Bearcats bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back, makes the throw across the middle of the field. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. So a big gain there. They finally make the tackle, but that will wrap this one up as the clock runs out. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.